Hello, everyone. I'm Tim Hanneman. I'm the president of the networking and security team, and we're going to have a great workshop today on the basics about VPNs. So I'm going to pass it off to Naweed to introduce himself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Naweed Amin. I use the pronouns he, him, and his, and I'm the vice president of the network and security team. And one of my favorite fruits is pineapple. And I had, I think, a little slice of a pineapple earlier today. So I'm excited. Great way to start off. And then I'm going to popcorn it over to Marcos.
Hello, everyone. My name is Marcos Orozco. My pronouns are he, his, and him. And I'm a second year network and security student with my concentration in software engineering. Fun fact about me is I just tried a half marathon over the weekend, so I'm extremely sore, as well as I also just got my second COVID shot. So I've been enduring those for the last few days. With that, I'm gonna pop it over to Cody.
Hi, everyone. My name is Cody Todd. I am a computer science student with a concentration in network and security here at CSUMB. And then, fun fact about me is I actually went scuba diving for the first time in the ocean last week. And after that, I will pop it over to Sean.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sean Stanish. I am the current treasurer of the network and security team. I'm a fourth year business administration major with a concentration in accounting. Fun fact, January 2019, I went to Australia and hope to go back soon as COVID eases up and I'm allowed to. And I will throw it over to Rowan.
Yeah, my name is Rowan. I am a computer science major with concentration in network and security. And I'm going to be graduating this semester, so this is my last semester at CSUMB. And a fun fact about that I just found out is I only have 8 states left to visit of the 50. Yeah, so a VPN, if you're not familiar with the term, it's an acronym. It stands for Virtual Private Network. And the way that it works is it lets you to create a secure encrypted connection, particularly when you're on public Wi-Fi, such as in like a coffee shop. And Marcos can talk a little bit more in the next slide about exactly how that works.
So the way that it works is that it enables you to connect to the internet in an encrypted fashion. For most people, they use these remote servers through this encrypted fashion to either watch shows that may be restricted in their country, or for many people, they use VPNs for work to connect to their private networks. The only thing is there's also drawbacks. For example, it could slow performance because it now has to take a second pass through to this other server, which may take time. Many companies also limit how much data they send in a connection just to keep it safe and keep it away from prying eyes. And with that, I'll pass it over to Naweed and Sean.
Thank you, Marcus. So me and Sean will be covering when and why you should use a virtual private network. So when you switch on a virtual private network, a VPN service creates an encrypted tunnel between you and a remote server that's operated by a VPN service. So all your internet traffic is routed through this tunnel. So your data is secure from prying eyes along the way. Now, because your traffic is exiting the VPN server, your true IP, otherwise known as an internet protocol address, is hidden, masking your identity and location.
And this makes it harder for cyber criminals to access your data. Because the VPN is encrypted, that means the data is encrypted as well. Even if cyber criminals were to access your data, the data is encrypted, making it extremely difficult to decrypt and open. Location spoofing, as Marcus previously mentioned, hinted at, it means hiding the origin of where one is accessing any service provided through a network such as the internet. For example, a reporter might use a VPN service to hide the fact that they are operating in a war-torn country and may fear retaliation from unfriendly forces if the reporter's location was known. Another use of a VPN service may be to access different audio and video content provided through streaming services from platforms located in countries other than one's own. And I will hand it back over to Naweed.
Thank you, Sean. So we're going to be answering, me and Sean together, we're going to be answering the question, should you pay for a VPN service, a virtual private network service? Now, there are many vendors around. But some reasons to purchase a VPN is that all traffic routed from your computer to a virtual private network service is encrypted, making it extremely difficult and unlikely for hackers to access and open your encrypted data. Also, a virtual private network can be used for traveling in remote locations as well as for location spoofing.
So generally speaking, there are two categories of VPNs, free and paid services. It should be noted that many free VPNs are collecting your data and then making a profit from your data through selling it through advertisers and other third parties. Therefore, a paid subscription to a VPN is better. Most, if not all, major VPN services offer a money back guarantee period, so be sure to take advantage of that if you want to utilize one only for a short period of time. Also, CSUMB uses Global Protect, which is a VPN service provided by Palo Alto Networks, a company located just north in the Bay Area. And that VPN is provided as a service to foreign exchange students so they can access their school materials as if they were on campus here in Monterey. Three of the most popular VPN providers are ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and ViperVPN, and you can see how they can compare with each other in terms of price, days of the money back guarantee, and the number of devices you're allowed per account. And now I will hand it off to Cody, who will share an example of a VPN in a high school district.
Yeah. So it kind of worked similar to how Sean mentioned with how it works with CUMBs. But I worked at a high school district in the tech department for about 2 years, and we used a VPN, and it really allowed the devices outside of the school district to act as though they were on the same network. I worked a lot with the food service. They had a few systems that needed to be on Wi-Fi. They couldn't get the direct connection in. So we would use the VPN to make it act like the system was on the wired network. And then we also had like laptops that were given to teachers or students when they had the specific classes they had before COVID, when like everything was online. These laptops allowed the students to like, they still kept the content filter on, so it made sure that any licensing or anything like that had no issues. And then it also some of the programs that the students or teachers would use would only work on the systems like on the network at the district. So it kind of allowed that tunnel so that the programs would think that they were on the network, but they weren't, kind of thing. And I think that's it. Thank you everyone for listening. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.